Cancer signs, and welcome to Twin Peaks Tarot. Finally here, finally doing these tarot readings I've been promising you for months. Sorry I didn't get round to it when I wanted to. Life has been a little crazy of late, as I'm sure it has been for everyone. But yes, finally here now, and this will be a general reading for you using the Twin Peaks Tarot deck by Benjamin Mackey called The Magician Longs to See. Now, so this is going to be a general reading, and I'm not going to put a specific date on it. I'm just basically, whenever you watch this video, Cancer, it's meant for you. The messages inside are sort of timeless. In true Twin Peaks style, there's only the present. There is no tomorrow. There is only now. Is it future? Is it past? Well, anything that is happening in time right now is right now. So Cancers, who do you have? Whilst I shuffle these cards, should we have a look at which Twin Peaks cast and crew are also Cancer signs? We have Kathleen Denning, who I believe played Mueller in season 3. We have Mr. Chris Isaac, the one and only, as Cancer. Robert Nepper, one of the Mitchum brothers, of course. Sky Ferreira and her itchy armpit. Also a Cancerian. Robert Forster was Cancer. Rest in peace, Robert. Another sad loss, Harry Dean Stanton was also a Cancerian. Jimmy Scott was a Cancer. Gary Bullock, who played the Sheriff in Indian Meadow, Sheriff Cable, he's Cancer. And I think that's it. But quite interestingly, and something I'd never noticed until I was doing this, is that 4 Cancerian characters in Twin Peaks are Laura Palmer, Maddie Ferguson, Teresa Banks, and Pete Martell. Now, 3 out of 4 of those were murdered by Bob, and that's pretty interesting, isn't it? Wouldn't want to be a Cancerian around Bob. And even Pete might have been touched by the devilish one with the way his hand shook in that last episode, or the last but one episode. And yeah, then he shortly met his end at the bank explosion. Okay, message for Cancer, please. Oh, there we go. Talking of which, isn't that weird? Here is Pete Martell at the bank shortly before it blows up. Spooky. More message for Cancer, please. So just for the next week, I'd say. But like I said, whenever you are watching this video is when it means something to you. Okay, I got 2 there. Oh, the High Priestess, Log Lady. And this card comes out so much. Okay, so you've got the 3 of Pentacles here, and Pentacles actually represent earth signs, so that could mean an earth sign in your life. But it generally means that you've got something you want to fight for. I think Audrey's role here in this is it's about having a really strong belief in something and taking action for that cause. So it's interesting that Pete is here, and and he was Cancer, and this was one of the last moments of his life. It's very interesting, I think. Not suggesting that anything bad is going to happen to you, Cancer. Just yeah, that this is perhaps something that's so important to you, you put your life on the line. But yeah, try not to do that. And you've also got the High Priestess with the log lady. And, now she, of course, is one of the most intuitive and closest to the supernatural, to the other world than anyone else in Twin Peaks, really. I mean, Cooper had intuition, Major Briggs knew his stuff, but she was really in touch with the other side, wasn't she? She talked to spirit, and she's definitely a force for good. So I think now is the time to trust your intuition, and this is very similar actually to the last message I had for Taurus, is to trust your intuition and not worry too much about monetary issues. You're holding really tight to your wealth here and your material goods, your possessions, but you won't lose your money. You won't. There's not going to be anything to lose here in fighting for what you believe in. It won't affect anything money-wise. Okay, let's get some clarity, please. Cards for Cancer. Let's get this reading. I can't believe how much this card keeps jumping out. He likes to be on the telly, I think. Okay, message for Cancer, please. Another 3 cards to clarify the 3 of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the 4 of Pentacles. Again, this could represent an air sign, so it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, maybe someone in your life. Be a partner, a friend, business partner. Perhaps they are the ones that are concerned about holding on to money and material things. We've got the Temperance card here, which is beautiful. And, well, if you can think, Norma couldn't be more perfect representative of Temperance, really. She's everything that's calm, patient, righteous, beautiful, kind, considerate. This, I think, is you. I think you've got this great intuition and a great warmth for people. And yeah, the monetary things, you don't really care about that stuff. Very emotional, and you really empathise with others quite strongly, and it can hurt quite a lot, actually. You get quite upset over other people's pain. You feel, but that just makes you a really good friend and a really good partner. It does also make you kind of moody at times. There's a lot to take on other people's emotions, and because you're so kind and approachable, people do tend to maybe expect a lot of you, take up a lot of your time bringing their problems to you, which you're you're pleased that they do. But I don't think they realise how draining it can be. And that actually you need someone to talk to sometimes too. You don't seem to get quite the return for your investment somehow. Okay. It's interesting though, isn't it, that the 3 murdered girls by Bottom, and I'm not going to say Josie because he was there when she died. He didn't really possess anyone to kill her, so she's not included in my book. But, so yeah, the 3 girls he murdered, Laura, Maddie, Teresa, all Cancerians. Very interesting. Perhaps because Cancerians are so emotional and their emotions are so close to the surface, perhaps they're more sensitive to the darkness and the light as well, because they feel so much, so deeply. Well, thankfully it's only a TV show. Right, come on, cards, give me a message. Okay. Sarah Palmer, the 5 of Cups. There has been a lot of upset in your life. Something's really, really broken your heart. Not necessarily a love loss or even grief. It could be grief. It could be grief over the loss of someone on this earth, or a lost friendship, a breakup, possibly. But I feel more it's that you're just really, I think you're just so in tune with everything that's going on around you, and you absorb so much of other people's pain. It's just overwhelming at times. And I think you just need a break. You need a break, some time to yourself, time to, you're so intuitive and so tuned in. You're very psychic yourself, so it is really, really hard for you, but you do have to take care of yourself first. So, there we go. Oh, the sun. So yeah, you do need to take care of yourself, and if you do, you'll be basking in the sun. Sunshine. This is a great card to have. It's the Giant, or the Fireman. Sorry, it's late. And the Little Man from Another Place, or the Arm riding a white horse. Blue roses there in the background. Yeah, okay. But yes, this is the card of happiness and joy, harmony. I just think you need a bit of a break from taking on the world's problems. And then you'll get through this and be genuinely happy, because it is wonderful to be able to help people, and you do. Significantly, you do. You also have to love yourself first. You can't love everyone else and not yourself. Take time out for self-care, and I don't mean like go and have a massage or go to a spa or take a day off, whatever, but you know, they're all lovely things, but really give yourself time, whether it's through meditation or yoga or something, just silence, peace, reading a book, whatever it is, just a moment to yourself, to look after your inner self, to look after your mind. It's difficult when you're overwhelmed. Okay, so I'm going to ask the cards. These are the mystical cat deck, because I love cats. It's as simple as that. So, cats, can you give me a message for Cancer, please? Nothing's shuffling well tonight. I think I'm blaming my tools here, and it actually is just me. Just don't tell anyone. It's a message for Cancer, please. Oops, that's a definite one. The 5 of fire, or 2 actually. 5 of fire and then 9 of sea. So let's see what those 2 cards mean. The 5 of fire. So, 5 of fire. The best way to learn new skills is through play, and we excel at this from an early age. Even the smallest kittens pounce, stalk and learn the poses of aggression and submission. The tiger spirit comes roaring from tiny throats as they roughly tumble their litter mates with velvet paws. It's all in good fun and will stand them in good stead when they face grown-up challenges someday. Engaging in competition can advance everyone's skill level, but be sure to keep it friendly. If there is tension, diffuse it with humour and good sportsmanship. Remember, you're all on the same side. And the 9 of sea. 9 of sea. Okay. The time we spend in sleep isn't just for the rest and refreshment of our physical bodies. Deep in the dream world, we visualise all the wonderful things that we deserve and crave, and by wishing for them, we begin to make them real. In this place of mystical imagining, there is no fear, no doubt, nothing but the sweet, purring assurance of well-being. Anything a cat can dream can come true. Your dearest dreams and most heartfelt wishes can all come true now if you believe. Love, beauty and happiness are all meant for you. Open yourself to receive them. All good things come to those who dare to dream. Well, that's a very Lynchian sounding card, and I think it does make sense in this reading, in that you perhaps want to close your mind a bit because of the amount of negativity and painful energy you've received from other people and other people's pain, and it is really tempting to shut up shop and not let anyone in, and that is good. It is good for you to sometimes do that, not to let yourself get drowned in other people's outpourings, but at the same time it's what you're really good at. You are really good and you really do help people. But yes, like this card said, it's not a competition. You're not getting anything in return for this, so you do have to look after yourself. But it's, you do have a little bit of a battle in between yourself, I think, if anything. So you really want to help, and you can. You do help people. But yeah, you've just got to keep that balance, I think. Keep yourself grounded and go visit somewhere beautiful. Put your feet on the ground, feet in the sand, and just take some time for yourself. You must give to yourself as much as you give to others. One last card, my dear Cancers. This is from the Soul's Journey deck, which is oracle cards. Beautiful messages. So we need one last message, please, guides, for Cancer. What message do they need this week? Cards. Message for Cancer, please. Whoop, here we go. Well, isn't that fun? Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. There we go. So there it is. Confirmation, really, that you're not doing anything wrong if you're not giving solely to other people all of the time. You have to look after yourself before you can look after anyone else. So give yourself a break. You have to have that balance. You have to have that work-life balance, that pain and joy balance. You have to. It's like one can't exist without the other. You will just break. You can't have light without darkness. You can't have sadness without joy, because it's only when you lose one of these things. If you lose joy, you become unhappy, and vice versa. Okay, thank you so much, Cancer, for watching this video. I'm not sure when the next time is going to be that I do another reading, but I'm hoping it will be soon. And I think they will be love readings next, just pure love readings. So keep an eye out on the Twin Peaks Tarot Instagram page and Facebook page, and possibly I'll have a website, Twin Peaks Tarot, coming soon too. So I'll keep the videos on there as well as on the YouTube channel, of course, and I might add some of my writing to the website too. We shall see. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit it up with a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all soon. Thank you again for watching, and yeah,